Welcome to K Movie Reviews, your ultimate guide to the captivating world of South African film. In this video, we will take a look at Showmax original movie, The Butcher's Soul. The Butcher's Soul is a movie that blends elements of thriller and action. The film basically follows Mthunzi, a butcher who embarks on a vengeful journey after the tragic death of his wife. This movie is directed by Sam Liburu, with Anze Uga serving as the special director. The star-studded cast include Melusi Mbele, Vuyo Tabula, Bokang Pelani, Katlego Danke, Tshepo Mosese, and Bugamina Cebakhulu. The screenplay is written by Siposetu Tsapu, and this film is produced by Liburu Graphy Pictures. So this is the part where I actually spoil it for you because I am going to give you an overview of what happens in this movie. The story of The Butcher's Soul centers around Mthunzi, a butcher living a very happy life with his wife and daughter, Buitumelo. And this happiness will all come to an end on their daughter's birthday celebration. Earlier that day, Mthunzi's wife Lesedi witnessed a death of a young girl due to a dangerous weight loss drug experimented on by Soul, who is a ruthless pharmaceutical executive. She is obviously disturbed by what she has seen, but Lesedi confides in Mthunzi, who advises her to inform his police friend, Detective Sam. Detective Sam vows to keep this information safe and only share it with whom he trusts, which is Detective Mkhunu. However, unknown to Sam, Detective Mkhunu is actually in cahoots with Sal, who is the very man responsible for the girl's death. As a result, the executives of this pharmaceutical company, mark Lesedi as a snitch, and they send a brutal attack to her family home. So the assault claims Lesedi's life and leaves Mthunzi and their daughter Buitumelo severely injured. While Mthunzi lies in hospital in very critical condition, he is visited by the angel of death, who offers him a deal to bring 7 souls to avenge his wife's death within 7 days, and in return, his daughter's life will be spared. So Mthunzi is driven by grief and rage and embarks on this dark and deadly quest, and he successfully claims these 7 souls that are demanded by the angel of death, and so his daughter's life is spared. So the themes that we are looking at in this movie is revenge, justice, corruption, betrayal. The executives of this company actually betray one of their own in the movie, and so there's a lot of corruption and also morals in this, because Mthunzi is faced with this impossible choice to take the life of 7 people or to lose his daughter, as well as family and loyalty. And this is what I loved about the movie, because it has so many themes that are a reflection of human nature and morality, while it still brings this supernatural element of angel of death and all of those stuff. And as the movie continues, we learn that Mthunzi is Skova. So Skova is a notorious serial killer from the past who targeted criminals, and this element in this movie just raises some really interesting questions about his true motivations. Is he driven by the angel of death, or is it just his true nature as Skova? I absolutely love the casting for The Butcher's Soul. I felt like it was spot on. It was star-studded, and my expectations were very high, and I must say the performances did not disappoint at all. I think that every actor played a significant role and no character felt wasted, and the writing, I think, ensured that each character had some depth, and the actors themselves brought them to life nicely. Melisumbele plays the role of Skova as well as Mthunzi, and he just stands out like in this movie. His portrayal of Mthunzi is like compelling because the character isn't just black or white. I believe like he's complex because at the beginning of the film you see him as this good man, a devoted family man, but as the story goes you learn about his dark past as a serial killer, and you just wonder what's the connection there, And the character of Mthunzi is very chilling, and the character is fascinating and both terrifying at the same time because he's just too chilled to be a serial killer, which makes him like more terrifying. I love the direction that Sam Libu and Anze did here. Despite the film being short, because it's only 1 hour 30 minutes, I feel like the pacing was okay. It allowed the story to unfold. They did leave room for questions, and we'll get into that a bit later, but the tone of the movie was dark, and this is evident like in every scene because they use these dark filters throughout the film, which enhance this dark atmosphere that the movie has, and it creates a sense of unease throughout the movie. And one scene that stands out is the daughter's ballet performance. I mean, this moment is supposed to be a happy moment, but the way it is shot and presented, it makes it feel unsettling. It's as if something is about to happen. It's as if dark things are about to happen. I also have to commend Anze, who earlier this year directed Red Ink, another thriller that I enjoyed, and I was looking forward to his work on this project, and I feel like he delivered. I've also done a review on Red Ink, which is in my channel, so check that out. I believe that they took their time with this movie, including the music. During the movie, they play this music that's centered around thanking the ancestors, and I feel like it was fitting given the movie's reference to the angel of death, and in African culture, ancestors are believed to possess the power to give and take life. So this cultural connection like deepened the film's atmosphere, and it didn't make the music just a background element, but also like a vital part in telling the story. As for originality, some viewers have compared the film to John Wick. I do see the similarities, both like Mthunzi, John Wick seeking vengeance for their loved one. But I believe like this movie stands apart, and the inclusion of the angel of death and the exploration of like African cultural elements just sets it apart. So yeah, I feel like this film offers something different. It's not just about avenging a loved one, but it's deeply connected with cultural things. I love action movies, and like I believe that the action scenes in this movie were just perfect because Mthunzi's method of avenging his wife is just brutal and very precise. He mainly uses throat slicing, and he's familiar with this method as he is a butcher. But the choreography of like the scenes, it was so intense and very impactful, and the sound effects enhanced this experience. Even if you looked away because you don't want to see the brutal scenes, you could hear every stab and slice, making the action scenes even more like engaging. Overall, I love The Butcher's Soul. Like, it had so many layers to it, and it has left me with a lot of questions. I don't know whether they did this on purpose or what, to keep you with these questions in mind. Also, the twist of the angel of death being Mthunzi's wife's sister adds another interesting dimension to this. I'm asking myself, do they have prior experience together? Yeah. So this film definitely keeps you intrigued and constantly thinking about the characters and their motivation. But I'm hoping for a sequel because I feel like this movie has so much potential to explore additional storylines and answer the questions that they've left for us. Yeah, I believe like the second movie could like delve more into the complex world and the characters that are in the Butcher's Soul. So yeah, if you have made it this far, then it obviously means that you have enjoyed this video. So please hit that subscribe button and comment. Okay, is there anything that I've missed? What are your thoughts on the film? And yeah, I will see you on my next video.